just cracked open my my vertical split. This is the split part, the top part. So I'm just going to go through and see if I can find anything. I've got some very angry bees. Some very, very angry bees harassing me right now from my least favorite hive, hive 3. So that's a lot of fun. Let's take a look. Light. Crack. That's plenty heavy. Oof, they got a lot in there. I really wish I didn't have to do amatraz treatment. I would be in high cotton right now with all of this honey. Alright, so let's take a look. Solid nectar, and these didn't get fed. This is actual honey, but it's amatraz honey. I read a paper that said that amatraz and its byproducts were completely absent from honey sample 10 days after application. I've read a bunch of papers. I think one. Yeah, see, that's why I think the other ones are supersedure cells or swarm cells, because if I look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 emergency cells. 6 emergency cells. What I wouldn't do for some nukes, but I just too cheap. I hope you can see this, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just on this frame. I'm gonna like that. So let's take more. Let's do another 6. Nectar. 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. Actually have enough boxes to make another colony. Wow. Nectar. So I want you to see this. I hope you can see it from that angle. I'll turn it down a little bit. You can see honey band, brood, and the queen will go in a circle and lay. There's no queen to relay, so it's really nice. You can see the kind of rainbow keshet of brood, but no eggs to replace them. Funny story about keshet, if you can hear me. Keshet is how you say rainbow in Hebrew. My daughter is bilingual, and look at all that. Oh, it's beautiful. And so she wants her keshet. She always wants her keshet. And so now, she'll yell. She really wants that keshet. So now anytime I hear keshet, instead of thinking of a beautiful rainbow, I think about a 2.5-year-old screaming and yelling. She wants her keshet. Okay. 1, 2. I hope you can see that. I hope it focuses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. These are going to be great queens if they mate well, because this is a frame of honey and pollen. This was my pollen frame, and so I know that the nurse bees just fed. So when people say, oh, emergency cells aren't as good, why? Why would they say that? You know, I mean, this hive is full, just chock full of pollen. It's chock full. This is an entire frame of nectar. It's almost ready to cap. I can see it. They're starting to cap it. This is a full frame. I just do not believe that an inferior queen would be made from this. I'm sorry. I know I'm disagreeing with people who I respect greatly and idolize, but those are also the same people who say, you know, this is just how I do it. This is my opinion, and they're wise enough to know that, you know, that's not the only way. So what I think I'm going to have to do, probably in a week or so, is, because they're really backfilling this, I'm really bummed that I had to do a treatment of Amatraz because I could have killed him in the second one. Just killed him. But what I think I'm going to do is maybe pull out one of these frames that's full of honey, donate it to another colony, because the queen will need a place to lay. If she comes back and she's not laying, they may try to, they'll let her lay enough to supersede her. So I'll go ahead and do that in a week or so, like I said. But this is just, wow, look at this. Look at that. Go with that. This is all pure honey. This is not sugar water. This is all just pure honey. It's amazing. It's amazing. This is great. Wow. Alright, so it worked. I have to thank Tafir, the cabinet maker, for doing the work. I have to thank Mr. Ed for giving me the instructions, because, you know, you really can't read a lot about this in books and things like that. And Mr. Bob Binnie for the design of the double screenboard. As much as I like Mr. Ed, I don't like the screenboard as much. I'll tell you why. I know why he designed it that way too, because he grew up in Louisiana where I grew up, and he made a nice screen door. Two reasons. One, I can't get aluminum screen, mosquito screen here. It's all fiberglass or plastic. I don't trust that the bees won't chomp that up. But two, it doesn't look as sturdy to me. Again, I build it, and Mr. Ed builds it. You know, he's a professional. He was trained as a cabinet maker, and he has access to this nice shop there at the Abbey. So I know his are super high quality. I don't think I could have built it as nicely as he did with the tools I have and the skill set I have, which is good, but not to that level. So I'm happy with this screenboard. Now, he has a really nice video on how to make that type of screenboard. So does Mr. Binnie, Bob Binnie. So I think you can't go wrong either way. For me, for my situation, I like this one the best. I'm not going to check on the colony below. I honestly am worried about these colonies getting a little honey bound. And when colonies get honey bound, they can collapse because all the brood is backfilled. The queen doesn't have everywhere to lay, and then all of a sudden 6 weeks later you've got just a complete, all your workforce is gone. So maybe I will take a look, pull a frame or two of honey to give to another colony that's a little lighter, and give them a place to lay. Man, oh man, I wish I could harvest again. I've got one hive I can harvest from again, and I subscribed to the idea that if I treat one colony, I should treat them all. That was stupid. I don't know if I'm going to do that again. I should have just treated the two colonies that were troublemakers and given myself a nice, nice little break. Got some more honey, which could have led to more revenue, buying more nukes, more boxes for next year, but it is what it is. Oh, I see a fight. Someone tried to rob. Let me close this girl back up.